Welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell from the B.B. Comer Memorial Library here in Sylacauga. I want to say thank you to TV47 and Chris and for everyone here that helps us put on our program. We appreciate that. Today I'm going to be talking with Lauren Layton. You are the Special Events Coordinator, correct?
That's correct.
At the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. And you are a busy woman, I know.
Yes, ma'am. We all are. Everybody at the rec is busy. We don't stop.
Y'all have so many things going on, but
We
thank
do.
you for coming in.
Thank
I know
you.
you got things planned today, so we're going to get right to it.
That sounds good.
You have so many things planned. I went to the website and I look at your Facebook page and so many events. I know it's spring and summer. This is a big question, but what's going on now and what's coming for the summer?
This is our busy season. I know I always say it's our busy season, but it's always
spring
busy.
Sports
Spring sports. You know, we're heavy into baseball right now. USSSA is going strong. Today is the absolute last day to sign up for Babe Ruth. So if you haven't done that, you can do it on our website or come by the rec or call us. We'll register you and get those kiddos registered. So, heavy in spring sports. We're registering for girls volleyball right now up until May 1st.
Oh, okay, and that will go on during the summer?
It will. It's a girls summer volleyball league for ages 3rd through 12th grades. So Hunter, bless her, he's always busy.
That has really grown, hasn't it? The girl.
It really
volleyball.
has. Yeah, it really has. And the girls really seem to enjoy it. So we're happy to have that program. I think the summer program is actually relatively new that Hunter Kane has kind of brought on. So he's doing a fantastic job.
Now, what's his position? Hunter's
He's the
position?
athletic director.
Okay, wow. Yeah, he is busy.
He is very busy. Yeah, I would say that fall is probably his busiest because I think there's 4 or 5 sports that are going on at one time, and he's only one person. He has a lot of help, but now we've got 485 kids playing USSSA baseball.
Wow.
Yes, I think it's ages 3 to 12, so a broad spectrum of kids.
A lot of that is so fun.
It's wonderful. It's it's not even a problem. It's just wonderful.
Yes. And along with the signing up and the uniforms and the coaches and all that, it's taking care of the fields.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, huge job.
So much goes into it.
Yes.
Wow. So that's coming up. Sign up. Now you mentioned you can sign up by going to the website or calling or coming by the rec.
Yes. So you can go to sylacauga.recdesk.com to sign up for any of these sports events, things of that nature. You can also call us at the office and we'll be happy to take care of anything over the phone with a credit card. That's 256-249-8561. Or of course, if you want to swing by Jay Craig, we'll be happy to help you at the front desk.
Right. What are your hours at J. Craig? Or does it
They
vary?
kind of fluctuate.
Depends on events and things.
Every day we are open from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. There are some days, most days, that somebody is there until 8 o'clock, but we say our standard office hours are 7:30 to 6.
7:30 to 6.
Yes.
Okay. That's a full day.
It is a full day. It takes a lot of people to make that happen, too.
Wow. Well, that gets a lot of the sports activities.
It does, yes.
What are some fun things for summer? Day camp.
Day camp is coming up. Yes, we're already registering for that. So we're encouraging parents of children that are ages 5 to 12. Go ahead and sign up if you need childcare for the summer. There's no deadline. You can register throughout the summer, but if you register by May 19th, you're going to have a cheaper registration fee, and that helps us kind of gauge how many kids we're going to have for the summer if you go ahead and register. And we've had a lot of parents ask, okay, hey, my kid is going to go to Bridges for the month of June. Can we drop in for July and let me just go ahead and register? And the answer is absolutely yes. Please go ahead and register, and we'll be happy to take you just whenever you show up. So.
Right. Now, what kind of things do you do? And before I even answer that, you come to the library.
We come to the library every single chance we get. We thank you so much for those awesome programs that you offer.
Thank you for coming. It's so nice when I have a performer and there's a large crowd. They love it. So I appreciate y'all coming today.
Yes, absolutely. And our kids love that program. So we do go to the library on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then our 5 and 6-year-olds come on Tuesdays. Yes. So, gosh, we do so many things. We go to the Talladega Pool right now on Thursdays, and we half those age groups so we can make sure we have plenty of eyes on our kiddos in the pool. And the other kids stay behind, and they will do a water day, and so we have water slides and stuff outside. We have lots of activities planned. We have a theme week every week, and we do activities activities based on that
Oh,
theme.
wow.
We'll do field trips to the McWayne Center,
Yeah.
the zoo, those sort of things. Last year we went bowling. We'll do something different this summer. So
Fun.
we are very, very mindful to keep the kids busy. That way we're staying out of trouble, but we're also
Yes.
exhausted by the time they get home to mom and dad, and they love that. I've gotten pictures of children asleep at the dinner table, and I'm like, we have done our job if they are that exhausted. That means they're having a good time.
They are, yes, they're
So-
not just sitting in front of a TV
No.
or a screen. Or
No,
something.
and there are times for that.
Absolutely.
We will do
yes.
movie days where, you know, we'll set up a movie in the gym and we'll pop them popcorn and they'll have a
Fun.
movie that day, but that's not the only thing they do. I mean, there's appropriate times to put that in, but there's no cell phones, no technology that are in use for our kids to make sure that we're not getting that dopamine fix while we're at camps. We can do that in other natural ways. So,
God.
but kids ages 5 to 12 are encouraged to attend. We're open from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. There's only 3 holidays through the summer. That's June 19th, and then we'll take July 3rd and 4th this summer. And we're open the rest of the time from June 2nd to July 25th.
That's great.
Yes.
And I know you have a lot of kids that help, older, like
We
college kids.
do. Yes, college or recent graduates from high school. We have 10 counselors that work with us throughout the summer. And last year we had a fantastic group, and it's looking like we're going to have a very promising group this year too.
You did have
So-
a good group. I get to see them.
You do,
And
yes.
how nice to have somebody young. I mean, not, you know.
Yes, and they have
Yes.
the energy. You know, you need a good balance of, you know, more mature supervision
Yeah.
because they have that eye for, hey, we don't need to be doing that,
Right,
and that's and keeping them safe. And not that our younger counselors don't do that, but they bring the energy and they're really in it and playing with them, and that is the goal. We want them to have fun.
They just don't have the experience of having kids like older adults do.
Right,
So
but it's
that's-
good experience for them.
It is. Future teachers and coaches out there.
Yes.
That is wonderful. Well, listen, we're going to pause for a commercial break and come back and talk some more about some of the other fun things you have for the summer.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Bonanza, the famous Western television series, is now on WOIL TV 47. Join Little Joe, Hoss, Adam, and Ben Cartwright on the Ponderosa every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Fist fighting, chicken chasing, gunslinging, and more. Join us for Coffee and Bonanza every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 47.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Lauren Layton. She is the Special Events Coordinator at the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. And like I said before, a very busy woman. Now, I know we've talked about several of the events. How can people find out what's going on, something they want to get involved with?
Sure. Well, you can find out on our website at sylacauga.recdesk.com. We are very active on social media. So if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, we post there every day. We share stories every single day. So we try to keep people informed that way. And you can also register as a member if you're not already a member number on our website at sylacauga.recdis.com. And whenever I send out an email about sports registrations or upcoming events, you'll get that email directly to your phone or computer, however you receive email. And I also send out monthly newsletters so that you can have a heads up about what is coming up. And that kind of helps inform people too. So lots of ways to get that information.
Yeah. Well, I went to your website and printed out the weekly schedule. This was for last week. Sorry, as I was preparing, but this is wonderful. It tells everything that's going on for seniors, kids, families, lots of things going on. So, and I follow you on Facebook, and yes, you do post a lot, and that's great. I love to see what's going on. That's where I got a lot of these questions from.
Yes, ma'am. We try to keep people informed. We do the weekly schedule post on Mondays so that people know what's ahead. If they've somehow, I know those algorithms on social media are different, and you don't always get all of the information that we put out there. So if you go to our Facebook page on Mondays, you can see when those open gym times are so that the guys know when they can come and play, and you can see events, senior events, that sort of thing every single week.
Great. Open gym time, since you said that. What is that?
Open gym is just a time where nothing is going on in the gym. If you want to come play basketball or volleyball or pickleball, whatever, you can come and play in the gym for free. Most of the time it's basketball. The guys love coming to play basketball, especially if school is out. We'll have upwards of 40 guys in there playing basketball for hours. They love it. We love it. We love that the gym's getting used, and just all the more proof that we need more gym space because it's constantly being used. So
40 guys can't play.
Yeah, they do have to take turns.
Well, maybe if they're older, it gives them a chance to rest. But that's great, though.
It is.
And I know, what other kind of family events do you have? I know you've got Food Truck Friday.
Yes, we're in Food Truck Friday season. We just had one that it may have been a record attendance that we had this past month. It was on April 4th, and I think we had, based on the numbers that the food trucks sent me, around 400 to 450 people, which is amazing. The community really rallied for that. The bluegrass musicians that play at the Rec every second and fourth Tuesday, they were our entertainment for the evening, and they just had a blast. We all did. The weather was perfect, so we were very pleased. Our next Food Truck Friday event is going to be May 16th. That's 5 to 8 p.m. in Central Park, and we've got some new food trucks for you. One is called Bay Leaf on Wheels, and it is a new Indian food truck. So they're based out of Birmingham, so they're coming down for the occasion. And we've also got the ever popular All Shucks. It's going to be there. You know, their line's always a mile long. Everybody loves the. We've also got Big Boys Wings, which wonderful wings. They typically sell out. And then we've got it's a Mexican snack bar that's coming. Please don't make me pronounce the name of it.
I wouldn't know.
But they're new, and they're going to be coming for the event as well. So
that is fun. And you have out tables and chairs. I mean, you're welcome to bring your own.
Correct. Yes, we'll have entertainment there, and but yes, you're welcome to bring your own chair if you want to. A lot of people like those bag chairs. They're more comfortable than the plastic ones we have. But yeah, we have tables and chairs, and just come and enjoy.
Wow, how nice to sit out. And now that it doesn't get dark at 5 o'clock.
Right, we love that. It's a game changer.
And that's all at the park across from Bluebell.
That's correct.
Central Park.
Yes, ma'am.
Central Park. All right. Now let's see. You have a Princess Tea Party coming up.
Yes, that's our next event, the Princess Tea Party. That's going to be happening on May 3rd. It's that Saturday, and we've got two princesses, Princess Tiana and Princess Cinderella, are going to be there for the occasion. And we're just going to have tea with all the fixins, and so they can pour their cream, or I know some of the girls, they do not like hot tea. No. It's different. So we'll just have some regular sweet tea there as well, and then maybe some lemonade and water. But we also have those nice little pastries with some fruit. So come have brunch with us. There's going to be activities. You can make your own crayon. You can make your own wand.
Yes.
I couldn't think of the
Yeah,
word.
I know. Scepter wand. I know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
yeah. So lots of crafts, activities that we're going to have. And we had a great turnout the last time we did our tea party. It was a Mommy and Me tea party that we
Yes,
did about a
yes,
year
I
and a
remember
half
that.
ago. And they had so much fun. And we decided to change it up a little bit so that we're not exclusive to just moms and daughters.
Sure,
You know, sometimes
sure.
dad wants to take daughter on a little princess date.
Absolutely.
Or
That's
grandparents
wonderful.
want to take them out. So
Yeah.
we wanted to be all inclusive
Oh,
so
wow.
everybody had an opportunity to enjoy.
Well, how fun.
Yes.
I know that's fun.
And it'll be at 10 o'clock at J. Craig, and we need you to go ahead and register now so we know how many supplies to purchase. So you can go on sylacauga.recdesk.com and register for that program. And it's $15 a person. That helps us cover the cost of all the craft materials, all the food. You wouldn't believe how, well, we all know how expensive it is.
Yes.
So
Everything is expensive.
So
Wow.
$15 a person, that's per child and per adult. And you can sit with friends, however you want to handle that. But and you can register over the phone or in person at J. Craig too if you prefer to do that.
Wow, that's great. Well, I'll have to tell my Storytime moms about that. They will
Yes,
enjoy
please
it.
do.
And a lot of them have told me they're coming to the Mommy and Me Move class you have on Wednesday.
We have so much fun. We just started that last month. No, it was the end of February. We ended up starting that.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure how it was going to go. We'd never done anything like that
Sure.
before. And it was wonderful. We had 25 in our very first class.
Oh, my goodness.
And yes,
That's a lot.
and that was great. And that includes moms and the babies. But I
Sure,
mean,
yeah.
we've got, oh my goodness, we've got moms holding their babies while they're dancing all the way up to 5 years old.
Yes.
And they really, really love it. And it's just a great way for, I thought about, there's two aspects of this class. One is they are mostly stay-at-home moms or
Yes.
part-time working moms. And what services in our community are for them? We have the library programs and there's some MDO programs, but what can they do together?
Yes.
And so we wanted to provide that opportunity at the rec, but also, I think for me as a mom, how do I get moving?
Yes.
By the time I'm done with my work day, gosh, I'm tired.
Yes. And then you go home and you have a toddler there.
Yes, and we have to cook dinner. And
Yeah.
anyway, so we wanted to kind of bridge the gap for those two elements. And now moms and kids can get active, get moving. A lot of the moms have said this is a great way to make me get out of the house. It's at 10 o'clock, so I don't really have to rush, but I can get out the door. And a lot of them will go across the street to the new playground and play after the class is over. And it's a great sense of camaraderie and community, and as well as, burning some calories and having fun with the kids. So.
And the moms are moving and the kids are moving.
They are. Now, the kids are not always doing what I'm doing, and that's okay. I lead the class, and it's just a 30-minute dance class starting at 10 a.m. every second and fourth Wednesday at the rec. And again, it's called Mommy and Me Move, and there's lots of Disney songs, lots of fun. I try to mix it up and mix up the playlist every month and mix up the moves so we keep it fresh. And we just move and jump around, and I tell the moms, don't stress. If the kids are not doing what we're doing, they're moving, you're moving, and that's the point.
They're hearing the music and having a good
They're
time.
having a great time, and that's what matters.
Do they have to sign up for that?
You don't have to sign up. You can just show up. Our next class will be next Wednesday, and it'll be at 10 o'clock at the J. Craig.
Wow, that sounds fun. All right. Now you mentioned some of them leave there and go across the street to the park. The new park there at Noble Park. I should know that.
It's okay.
But it's the park across from Jack's to me.
That's what everybody knows. That whenever I do a press release, I always say across from Jack's if it's at Noble.
That park is beautiful and busy. I drive by there going home, and it always kids are there.
We are so thankful for the addition of that new playground. And you knew these playgrounds were 20 years old. They needed to be replaced.
Sure.
But we didn't realize just how big, I guess, it was going to be. I mean, this playground is a monstrosity, and the elements in it are wild. I mean, you can play instruments. There are manipulatives within the park. It's ADA accessible. It's wonderful. And every single day, if it's pretty outside, it is crawling with children.
Yes.
So, and it's wonderful to see them all out there playing.
Isn't it? It is great.
So we have really enjoyed it. My daughter has enjoyed it.
How fun.
And I I know day camp, they're going to
Yeah.
love it because we go out to Noble Park a lot because they love to be outside, and they are going to have a ball this summer.
It's nice and shady in
It is, with the
places,
trees.
so that's great.
Yes, and there's a little pavilion out there, so if you want to sit under the shade while your kid plays, some picnic tables. If you want to, a lot of people will go by Bluebell and bring their ice cream, or go grab some lunch and have a picnic out there and then play on the playground.
Wow. That's a great idea. We're going to pause for another commercial break, and we'll be right back and talk some more with Lauren.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Lauren Layton, the Special Events Coordinator at Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department. And we're talking about all the things you have planned for the summer and the parks and things. I know we talked about the park, Noble Park. What are the other parks that are available for people
So we've
to
got
play?
3 parks that are available for rent. So you can do Noble Park, Beth Yates Park that's over by the post office, and then we have Central Park that's across from Bluebell. And those are all available for rent. They are filling up fast. So I would say if you need to rent a park, go ahead and rent it now. I think people underestimate how quickly they do book. So, but you can do that at sylacauga.recdesk.com. You can do that over the phone at 256-249-8561, or you can do it in person at J. Craig. We rent those pavilions out for birthday parties, anniversaries, gender reveals, you name it. We've rented it out for it. Yes, reunions. Yes. So you can rent those out anytime, Monday through Sunday, as long as we're open. And we'll be happy to help you with that.
Good. Wow. Now, talk about Lake Howard. I think Lake Howard is just
It is
a
beautiful out
area.
there. I feel, you know, I didn't really venture out there until I was an employee of Parks and Rec. I think maybe I had gone out there once as a child, and it truly is a hidden gem, like we were talking about. And there's so much to do out there. If you love the outdoors, you can go hiking, you can go biking. We now have a disc golf. Yes, it's
We went
wonderful.
out there and I tried my hand at disc golf. It was fun.
How are you?
I'm not very good, but that's okay.
I'm not either. I tried, but I'm not very good at it. Well, you won't get good at it until you try it and practice.
That's true.
So, but there is a beginner's loop out there. So it's a championship course. It's got 18 holes, but there's a 5-hole beginner loop. So you can go out there and try your hand at that. You do have to bring your own discs. So just be prepared for that. But then you can also go out there. You can fish, launch your boat,
kayak,
yes. So there's a lot to do, and there's also pavilions out there. So if you want to have an event at Lake Howard, it's only $25 for the day per pavilion.
Goodness.
Yes.
Wow,
So and it's gorgeous out there. They've had weddings. They had a memorial. I think it was this past weekend.
Oh my goodness.
So lots lots of options there.
It's always well kept and just so
Billy
nice.
does a
the
great
little
job.
Covered pavilions and just to be outdoors and something to do. I
Yes.
mean, you could drive somewhere else
You
and
could,
hike,
but why?
Just hike here. Just hike
Yeah, there's a
here.
15-mile trail.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
and there's some shorter ones. I think Billy's got mapped out. You can walk like a mile or something
Right,
like that.
there you go. I need the beginner disc golf and the 1 mile hike, maybe. But that's okay. That's for me.
Yes.
Everybody else might want to do something else.
That's right.
Okay, at the rec, some of these, like the parks and everything, are year round. What other things do you have year round?
We have programs at the rec that are year round. So there's gymnastics that runs year round.
Right.
We've got baton through Revolutions Baton with Jessica Coleman. There's the Sylacauga Karate School. We also hold craft classes year round.
Right.
And then Bila Fitness classes. They are booming.
Wow, they are.
I'm here to tell you, her company has just grown over the last 2 years that she's been with the rec, and she's been so patient as it grew. But our senior center has really taken a hold to these classes. They love the chair Zumba that she does at the senior center on Mondays and Wednesdays. It's actually free for those that are 55 and up. The rec sponsors that class.
That's great.
And then she's also opened up 3 other classes. So on Fridays, you can take the chair Zumba class for just $5 at 10 o'clock at the J. Craig side. And then she's started a new sit and tone class that you use some weights and resistance bands.
Yes.
To try to build more muscle.
Okay.
And it's like a 45-minute to an hour-long class at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's also $5.
Goodness. She is wonderful. I had her on TV not too long ago, and we talked about what she does. And I'll tell you, I do programs for them at the center too, about once every 2 months. And when I go, they're just finishing up chair Zumba. And boy, those ladies and gentlemen are just laughing and talking about what a workout they had. But I see people with walkers and then people younger than me that are, so it's not Zumba jumping around.
Right.
I mean, but you do as much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And she tells you to do what you can do. And so, if you are younger, I mean, if you're my age, you can take the class on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and still get a workout. And if you feel like, hey, the seated is not challenging enough for me, she'll encourage you to stand up and do the movements, and she would even stand up and do it with you. So it really is for every age and every ability, and we would encourage you to get involved. It's wonderful for our community, and it's not just about fitness. It's about that sense of community and camaraderie. There's about 55 that she has on Mondays and Wednesdays, and they fill that space. We're about to have to move them to the gym because there's so many of them. But they depend on that time together. It's not just about, yes, you get those endorphins going, but they love to just get there early and
Fellowship.
talk to it. Yes,
Fellowship.
yes,
That's
absolutely.
great. Gosh. Well, Lauren, we've got 15 seconds.
Oh,
where can they find out what's going on at the rec?
Sylacauga.recdesk.com. Go there. We've got an Easter egg hunt on Wednesday for the seniors at 1 p.m. at the Maxie Veazey Center. Come down. So many senior activities, so many activities for all ages at the rec.
Wow. Well, you guys are busy, and thank you so much for coming in. Y'all check out all the things they have going at the Sylacauga Parks and Rec Department, and thank you for joining us on Library Connection.